Hello students, how are you? I hope you are doing well. Today we are going to learn direct and indirect speech. And before I proceed any further, let me just tell you that there are many rules related to direct and indirect speech change, but we are going to stick to what is there in your syllabus. So without waiting any further, let's begin. Direct and indirect speech. So what is direct speech? It is the reporting of speech by repeating the actual words of a speaker. What does that mean? So when I say something, whatever words are coming out from my mouth, it is the direct speech or reporting of speech. Okay. For example, I'm going to the market, she said. Now, look at the words that is in between the inverted comma or also known as quotation mark. That is the exact words by the speaker. In this case, it is she. It is also called quoted speech. It is written within quotation mark and has the name of the speaker outside the quotation mark. You can see that she, the speaker, is written outside the quotation mark. Okay, you can either put it before the uh, direct speech or after it. Both is fine. Okay, let's continue. Indirect speech. Indirect speech is speech which tells you what someone said but does not use the person's actual words. Now, if I'm going to change the same sentence into indirect speech, I'm going to the market, she said, which was in the direct speech. She said that she was going to the market. This is the indirect speech and it is not written in within quotation mark. You must have also noticed that I have joined that sentence with the conjunction that. Most of the sentence is from direct to indirect change. We join it with the conjunction that, but it is not applicable for all the changes. We will learn that later. And most of the time, it is we use that if the sentence is assertive. Coming to the next point, the tenses, word order, and pronouns are different from those in the direct speech. Now, suppose the tense, word order, or pronoun is in a particular manner in the direct speech. In the indirect speech, it changes. How we shall see in the other slides. Now we are going to discuss the tense-wise rules. So the first rule, simple present tense changes into simple past tense. Let us look at the example. Direct speech. She said he lives in Australia. Indirect speech, she said that he lived in Australia. Now, you can see the highlighted word in the direct speech, lives. It is a verb and it is in simple present tense. And in the indirect speech, that verb changes into past tense or simple past tense, lived. So what is the rule? Change the verb from verb 1 into verb 2. Rather, verb 1 simple present, verb 2 simple past. Present continuous tense changes into past continuous. Direct speech, Mohan said Rahul is working at the hospital. Indirect speech, Mohan said that Rahul was working at the hospital. You can see the highlighted word in the direct speech is working. It is showing it is the verb is in present continuous tense. In the indirect speech, the verb, the highlighted words, it is in past continuous tense. So, is working in the direct speech changes into was working, past continuous in the indirect speech. So, what is the rule? Change the verb from is am are plus verb ing in the direct speech into was verb plus verb ing in the indirect speech. Present perfect changes into past perfect. So let's look at the example once more. He said they have completed their work. Indirect speech, He said that they had completed their work. Now, the highlighted word have completed in the direct speech is showing present perfect tense. And in the indirect speech, had completed is showing in the past perfect tense. So have will change into had. V3 or verb 3 remains the same. Present perfect continuous tense changes into past perfect continuous tense. Okay. Example, they said, we have been waiting for you. The direct speech. Indirect speech, they said that they had been waiting for me. So have been waiting, which is the verb is out here. The verb is in present perfect continuous tense, and had been waiting is the verb which is showing past perfect continuous tense in the indirect speech. So what is the rule? Change the verb from have been plus verb ing into had been plus verb ing. Let's move ahead. Simple past tense changes into past perfect. Direct speech. She said he worked at the hospital. Indirect speech. She said that he had worked at the hospital. So the highlighted word worked is in simple past tense. It changes into past perfect tense. Had worked. Okay, which is in past perfect. The verb here, change the verb V2 into had, not have. Had plus verb 3. Alright. We will not use have out here. It will be had plus verb 3. Let's move ahead. Past continuous changes into past perfect continuous. Direct speech. She said he was playing the flute. Was playing shows past continuous tense, and had been playing showing past perfect continuous tense. Okay. So in the direct speech, he was playing will change into in the indirect speech had been playing. So what is the rule? Change the verb from was a verb plus verb ing into had been plus verb ing. And the last one, as far as the tense is concerned, past perfect remains the same. There will be no change at all in the verb. She said he had sold his car. She said that he had sold his car. You can see there is no change in the verb. Let's move ahead. Now coming to the use of adverb of time and adverb of place or change of time and place as mentioned in your book. Now in the direct speech, if you're going to use the word today, in the indirect speech it will change into that day. Let us look at the example. Gerard said, I will go to your house today. In the indirect speech, Gerard said that he will go to my house that day. Yesterday will change into the day before. Jerry said, I did an English project yesterday. In the indirect speech, Jerry said that he had done an English project the day before. Tomorrow changes in the direct speech, changes into the next day in the indirect speech. Rosie said, Richard will share his lunch tomorrow. In the indirect speech, Rosie said that Richard would share his lunch the next day. Mom said, I put your clothes here. Here changes into there. So in the indirect speech, Mom said that she put my clothes there. This month changes into that month. Mr. Martin said, you are winning the brightest student of this month. In the indirect speech, Mr. Martin said that I am winning the brightest student that month. So students, I hope you have enjoyed the video and have learned direct and indirect speech properly. So till then, take care and bye bye.